welcome to Tarunayas. Today we will be discussing MCQs based on the current affairs of 29th of October 2022. So let's start with the first MCQ of the day. The term dirty bomb was in news recently in the context of, so let's look at the statements and then we would decide which one is the correct answer. It is related with the cyber attacks by virus, malware. It refers to the term used to describe when a virus has overcome the many naturally occurring barriers necessary to spill over from one species to another. A dirty bomb is a mix of explosives such as dynamite with radioactive powder or pellets. It refers to the jumping of virus affecting animal to humans. Now, the correct answer would be this dirty bomb is actually in context of the Russia-Ukraine war. Russia-Ukraine war. Now what has happened? Russia has used this dirty bomb in Ukraine. What is this dirty bomb? Dirty bomb is basically a mixture of explosives such as dynamite, etc., which on explosion generates radioactivity, and also certain pellets which are harmful, lethal and hazardous. So C will be our correct answer. You can look at the explanation here that it causes the radioactive contamination. It is different from the atomic bomb. Alright, it is a mix of explosives and it works completely different from an atomic bomb. Let's look at the question number 2. Which of the following statement is correct regarding Kittur utsav? Now what is this Kittur utsav? Now, Kittur utsav is basically celebrated. Let me explain a little bit and then we would see the statements. Kittur utsav is celebrated in memory of the Rani Channamma. Now, Rani Channamma was a queen in the former princely state of Karnataka. She had fought bravely against the Britishers. She was born in the year 1778, if I am not wrong, in Belgavi, and she belonged to the Lingayat community. So therefore, in order to revere her, in order to recognize her bravery when she fought against the East India Company, this Kittur Utsav is celebrated in Karnataka. So therefore, the correct statement will be something which is related with the Rani Channamma. So first statement says that it is a harvest festival which is celebrated in the state of Odisha. It is celebrated in memory of Kittur Rani Channamma, who had fought the Britishers. Kittur festival marks the beginning of spring season in the state of Manipur. It is a local rice performed by Bhutas in the Karnataka. So none of these statements is correct except for the statement B, which talks about that it is celebrated in the memory of Kittur Rani Channamma. You can look at the explanation here, although I have already explained it. Let's move on to the third question of the day. Consider the following statements regarding Hawk Air defense equipment. Now, what is this Hawk Air defense equipment? Basically, this Hawk Air defense equipment is a predecessor to the Patriot defense equipment. Patriot is what? It is a missile defense air system of America. Alright. And THAAD is also a defense system of America, and this S-400 is a air missile defense system belonging to Russia, which India purchased recently. Alright. Though US did try to pursue India to purchase Patriot, but if we compare Patriot with S-400, then S-400 was more efficient and in accordance with the need of the country. I mean, in accordance with our need. So therefore, we purchased S-400 from Russia and not the Patriot from America. And Iron Dome belongs to Israel. So these are the air defense system. Now what are these air defense system? So air defense system, the common design on which they work is there is a missile launcher and there is a mobile truck on which it is employed, and it consists of certain missile, and there is a detection system too. There is a detection control system, and this is the launch system. So what happens when this system recognizes an incoming missile? It launches after recognizing this missile, its different parameters. It launches a missile in order to neutralize it. So this is what the missile air defense system is. So therefore this defense system would be surface to air. All right, because it is launched from surface and it goes into air. If it instead of going to air, it lands on the surface, then it would be surface to surface, right? And if it is launched from a fighter jet in order to neutralize another fighter jet or another missile in the air, then it would be air to air. So this is how the missiles defense system are named and they work. So this is a surface to air. All the missile systems so far that exist on the by different so far that exist on earth are the surface to air defense system. So yes, it is a mobile air defense system with a medium range surface to air missile, and it is definitely, like I explained, is a predecessor to the Patriot defense system of United States of America. So all the three statements are correct, and therefore D will be our correct answer. You can look at the explanation here. That is a short for homing all the way killer. Hawk. It's a medium range. It has a kill probability of 85%. Post modernization, it can intercept target with a minimum range of 40 kilometer and a maximum altitude of 18 kilometer, right? Within the range of 40 kilometer and at an altitude of 18 kilometer. This is where it would intercept. All right, let's move on to the next question. Consider the following question: Barak, Lohit and Subansiri. Which of the above flows through the state of Arunachal Pradesh? Now if we look at the map of the Arunachal Pradesh, then yes, Lohit and Subansiri does flow, but Barak flows through the state of Manipur. Barak flows through the state of Manipur, not through the Arunachal Pradesh. Therefore, B will be our correct answer. Now, let's look at the explanation. This is the map of Arunachal Pradesh which I have taken. So, we have got this Kameng river. So, now we are moving from west to east. So, let's look at the arrangements of the river. We have the river Kameng. Then we have got the Subansiri river. Then we have this this Brahmaputra river, and we have got this Siang river. Now, it is known as Siang river in Arunachal Pradesh, and then when it enters into the Assam, it takes the name of Brahmaputra. Alright, so now we also have this Dibang river. So we have Subansiri, we have Kameng, Subansiri, we have got Brahmaputra, then we have got Dibang, and here is our Lohit river. Alright, however, the Barak river is not mentioned here because the Barak river flows through the state of Manipur. Let's move on to the next question. With reference to the LVM-3 rocket, consider these statements. Now, recently ISRO achieved a milestone by successfully testing its LVM-3 rocket, which is the new name for the GSLV Mark III, which is being considered to replace the PSLV rocket, which is the working horse of the ISRO. Now, its original name is GSLV Mark III. This is a correct statement. Now, this LVM-3 rocket, it has a lift-off mass of 644 ton, and it can deliver up to 8 tons to the lower Earth orbit and 4 tons to the geotransfer orbit. Therefore, this is also a correct statement, and it is a 3-stage rocket. It is a 3-stage rocket. 3-stage rocket, by 3-stage rocket means there will be solid strap-on boosters. If this is how the rocket looks like, so there will be solid strap-on boosters, then there will be a liquid state here, and there will be a cryogenic state here. So this is how the rocket would look like. So all the 3 statements are correct. Therefore, C will be our answer. You can look at the explanation here that ISRO is going to use GSLV Mark III, the newer name is the LVM-3, for its ambitious project and for heavy launches. And what are the ambitious projects? Like Gaganyaan mission, is there. Then we do have a deep space mission, the heavy satellite launch, etc., etc. So these are some of the missions which are to be achieved by ISRO, and in order to achieve them, ISRO should have a rocket system, rocket mechanism, which caters to such needs, which is capable of launching the heavy payload, heavy payload. So in our current affairs of previous edition, we did discuss the size of the rocket depends upon the payload it is going to carry, the destination, the fuel system, etc., etc. So we had a detailed discussion. You can go and watch the previous current affairs edition, and to know more about it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching Tarunayas. Have a nice day.